Think of us as the group chat for women building full lives
and businesses in real time.
We are
the Almost Experts. Yay! Welcome, hello,
guys.
Welcome back. It's not our usual day, so we're a little bit thrown off, as if we always have it all together.
No, we don't.
Normally,
and that's what I was going to say. Like, it takes us like a hot minute to like get everything set up and like couple takes, blah, blah, blah. So here we are.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Almost
Experts. I'm Natasha.
I'm Morgan.
What the? Yeah, so it's crazy. It's Sunday night, which is like not our normal.
No, it's not.
But we're trying to throw everyone off in case they are stalking us.
Keep them on the toes.
Keep them on the toes. You know what I mean? Big shout out again, Fusion Home Loans.
Yep. You know where to go.
You do know where to go. I do have like my own testimonial. Like they're working with us right now. Everything is going swimmingly. We really love them.
Okay.
We're actually working with Chris on the team. He's doing an excellent
job.
Shout out to
Chris.
Yeah, and like we did have a little bit of a unique situation happening, and he was able to get us like a pre-approval like stat, and I mean it's just chugging right along. So I mean I love that.
That's great.
Too. I know.
Makes everything so much better. When the time comes, I know where to go.
No, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
No, but this is honestly great. Not a soul is here. If we came Friday, people would have been here because we would have had to record earlier. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah,
it just works out.
I know. It's like we have the whole building to ourselves.
We're in the studio.
We are, and we can raid their cabinet and get their plastic cups. We love it. We love it. Thank you guys.
So tell me, how was your week?
Ooh. Because I can't remember anything anymore.
I can't remember either, girl. God.
And like Morgan and I stopped having conversations.
We only communicate when we record. No.
Yeah. No, like, so we talk all the time. I feel like we talk all day long. Yeah. But there are certain stories where she's like, oh my gosh, I have to tell you. Wait, I'm going to wait to tell you.
Like if it gets closer to the time, I will keep that to myself. You know?
Yeah.
I hope I remember the ones I wanted to tell you, though.
I know. But we have been seeing each other every day.
Yes.
Which I love. I'm so happy about that.
Every day?
Well, Friday, Saturday.
Oh, yeah, this weekend.
Today.
Yeah.
I mean, the rest of the time I'm working, so I have no idea what's going on.
I don't know what's going on. It's survival.
We went, I don't know if it hasn't kicked in yet, but frozen faces.
Oh.
Totally.
Oh.
We did go to a Botox party today.
That shit was $6 a unit, honey. And no, we're not going to share our connection with you. I'm just kidding. You're welcome, but it is good. In 5 to 7 days, look out.
We have some trips coming up. You are not going to know if we're happy, if we're sad, if we're angry.
There will be joy, but there just won't
see
be a smile.
it. Yeah. Lots of joy. You won't see it at all.
And you did something else too under your eyes, right?
Oh yeah, which I don't know if those of you are watching.
I can't tell.
Yeah, so after she did it, it looked like I had I looked very German. You know, like I was back to my roots because oh yeah, I did have the crown around me because of what I put on like when I wash my face.
Yep.
And I just didn't want to do my hair, so I just left that on.
Yeah.
But like I looked very German with like the bags under my eye. I don't know what it is about like Germans.
Really?
And I can say this because I am German. We have bags under our eyes. I used to even ask my mom, I'm like, and as a little girl, I was like, Mommy, do they all have bags under their eyes because they're like upside down on the world, on the world?
Oh my God.
That is my like 7-year-old logic. And my mom was like, that's a really good point.
Maybe.
Yeah, but like thankfully
really good.
So I put the rejuvenation. I don't know, it is some like European thing.
Okay, yeah,
they do know what they're doing. They do. I trust them completely. 100%. I trust them and Asians when it comes to skincare.
Yeah. And
you look good too.
Thank you. Like I don't need it. I do need it a little bit, but like it just makes me feel better when I put my makeup on and like it's all fresh and like just beautiful, you know? Mm-hmm. It just goes on so smooth, just like a full face wax. You know, your makeup goes on smooth.
I know.
Also, I have a full-blown mustache again. And I just got it waxed. Like, I have hair everywhere again. Wasn't that like 2 weeks ago?
No, that was last week. Wait, no, it was 2 weeks ago.
I don't know, but I'm looking in the mirror and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Why, though? Like, I hate it. It's so unfair. Meanwhile, my boyfriend, you know, smoothest skin ever, couldn't grow a beard to save his life.
Hey, you know, what can you do?
I don't know.
You can wax it.
Yeah, you can wax it, pluck it. Mm-hmm. I finally got my eyebrows threaded.
They look good.
It had been like a month and a half.
Really?
Yeah, it's been a minute.
I have like a cumulative like 3 hairs that grow back in
from
overplucking when I was was high school. So, you know.
I mean, that's why I had to get them. I do have them microbladed.
Really?
Like I had them nano bladed, which is, and then it's a thing called powder brow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so she went in like and just kind of filled it in because when I used to get them like over waxed back in the early 2000s, they are I have like a bald spot
here and there, you know. I love that.
And I don't know how to do makeup well enough to fill it in.
Yeah. I've been doing eyebrows since I was in 9th grade. But girl, if I were to show you pictures of my eyebrows when I was in like 9th grade, first of all, the friends that I had were not real friends, because who doesn't tell somebody that their eyebrows look like that? They looked like a sperm. Okay.
But wasn't that in? I thought that was in.
But it was like, you know how we evolved from like, it was harsh pencil to evolving into like faded, no harsh lines like in the front. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just did like full blown pencil.
Oh.
Girl.
Yeah.
No one said a thing to me. Why would nobody say anything?
I mean, what do you do?
What like, can you say?
Do you tell people like, that's the thing that I don't understand. Like there was a girl the other day, I went to like a bar, like a wine room thing. And there was a girl that came in and she had a tag on her dress that was hanging out. And
yes,
Toddy
you
and
tell
our friend,
somebody.
Yeah, but I get nervous because I don't want to bring like she's with 2 other guys. And then if I am a random person going up to her, maybe they didn't notice it. And then they're like, oh, why did that girl come up and talk to you? You know, then you're like, then you have to like explain a story. So I didn't want to like look like I was calling her out. So
you don't want to like draw attention to it.
Yeah, I'm like, so I want to be a girl's girl so badly. But I'm like, where like well, so do like people tell you that like should people have told you that you have tadpole eyebrows?
I think the closest ones in my life should have. I think a conversation should have been had.
Yeah,
I mean they should have been studied the way I drew them. Like honestly. Yeah. So I need to show some pictures. But anywho, so we did that today. We got Botox. So not good. To go off on a tangent.
So good.
Oh my God, so good. And our faces will be snatched for our travels.
So snatched. So snatched.
We have full range of motion right now, but just wait. Next episode, woo!
Nothing. Let it go. We're going to be so frozen.
So frozen.
I also had my dad's birthday.
Yes.
Which you came out to.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
That was so fun. Yes. Dude, the food at Cooper's Hawk is banging.
Yeah, Cooper's Hawk needs to sponsor us because like I just love everything on that menu. Bro, you got like the lobster tail. She got the lobster tail. She got the surf and turf.
Yes.
Okay.
I did. But like if your sweet man, if I would have known that he was going to treat for me, I would not have gotten fucking surf and turf.
No, that's
I was
fine.
like, Toddy, please take this money.
No.
And he was so sweet.
He is sweet.
But like, you know what I mean? Like if you're on somebody else's bill, like I'll just get like a salad.
Oh, I totally know what you mean. I mean, I think that it goes without saying, if you're with a large group of people and you order the surf and turf, your expectation is not to have someone else pay it, right? I mean, so no one thought that you were trying to take advantage of the situation.
Do you want to talk about how I thought the lobster?
Yes. That's what I want to talk about. So Morgan did get the surf and turf, and it had the
I've only had lobster one other time, and I was in like 9th grade.
And the lobster meat was on top of the tail, and she was like, oh, this looks good. But then she like starts poking around it, and she looks at me and she's like, yeah, but like, I don't know about this.
Dude, I was cutting into the hard ass shell of the lobster, trying to cut it like a steak, like as if I was going to find the meat.
And she was like,
directly on
she
top.
was about to like send it back and complain about Coop's Hawk because there was no meat in the actual shell.
Well,
which is so fair. Okay.
I mean, you put a nice plate down like that, you know, and like, I guess I thought it was like crab, how you have to work really hard for your crab and like get it out of the shell.
Yeah.
I thought you had to do that with lobster tail.
No one blames you. Like, this is so valid.
Also, I've put lobster tail in my Low Country boil for July 4th, and I don't take the meat out and drape it on top. Right. It's in the tail. You got to work for that shit yourself, honey, if you want that shit.
Exactly.
So I was.
Exactly. So I feel like the world is not divided on this issue. Like, no, we stand up for you.
In my defense, I told Steven when I got home, because like I knew he would think it was so funny. Steven was home with the kids. And there's a story of his mom going to like a very fancy, highfalutin place for his dad's work, okay? And there was a lovely dish on the table, like white tablecloth, all the works, okay? There's a lovely dish on the counter, on the table, in lovely, beautiful, decorative shapes, okay? She goes and takes one, pops it in her mouth, and Dad leans over and goes, hey, Steph, that's butter. And she was like, I know. So like, leave me to my own devices. I'll figure it out eventually. But usually there is an audience watching me make an ass of myself.
No, but I mean, like, that's so real. Like, how, if no one tells you this stuff,
what would you have done? Did you know that like that was it on the top?
I did. I don't know why I knew that. I think that I just like,
you've probably been to a lot of fancier places.
I used to have to go to a lot of fancy places, but we weren't eating lobster. It was like, if you've ever been to any kind of like gala, it's always banquet chicken.
Or fish.
Yeah, always. And chicken. That's what we called it. Like it was tasted like rubber chicken. It was so bad every time.
Yep.
But I feel like I'm the type that if there is something wrong with my dish, I will just act like there's not.
Oh my God.
I don't want to be the person to draw attention to it. Then you feel stupid whenever there is something wrong. They're like, oh, you didn't notice that? And I'm like, maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, no, I just can't.
I'm neutral.
Yeah.
I'll only send it back if like, if I'm paying a decent amount and like I'm afraid I'm going to get like sick or something. Like if it's chicken or something, like I might, or if my steak is overcooked. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If you overcook my steak, I would really, really like my medium rare steak.
Yeah.
Like I'm not a medium. I'm not a medium well, like overcooked. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of it. But I'm kind of like any other place. I'm afraid they're going to like talk shit or like do something.
I know. I feel the same way.
Anyhow, what else is on your list, girl?
What's on yours? How was the rest of your week?
My week was good. I worked a lot. I had Friday off. I deep cleaned my entire house, which felt very good. Which very immediately after it was destroyed. So, that's how that goes. What else happened? I mean, not much. Like, we don't really have any shows. We started watching that one show, The Abandons. It's with the girl from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I heard.
What's her name in that?
Lena Headey.
No, but what's her name in Game of Thrones?
Cersei.
Cersei.
Yeah.
Girl, that girl is so beautiful.
Okay, so we need to talk about this.
Okay.
Because people are saying, like, whenever
it's a vibe right now with the rain.
Oh, it is. It is a total vibe. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a thing that's people are having a problem with, like, today's face, like, I guess you would call it, like, Instagram face or something, in a timepiece, like in a period piece of
I can
show.
understand that. The Last Kingdom, this girl was like super hot.
Yeah.
And the wife, now this is like 1600s.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
She had fucking lip filler and like filler in her cheeks. Like, I mean, they did her makeup good and made her look malnourished and like,
Yeah.
But like, then I would see her on Instagram, full fucking face beat. And like,
Yeah. And so people are having
Are they saying that about Cersei?
They're saying it. They said that that's the worst case they've ever seen. Yeah, because I guess I haven't seen what she looks like in it. I need to like look up some clips.
I mean,
but
she looks fucking good.
I mean, she looks good for today's standards, but I think that their issue is like, you don't look like you belong in this
I kind of disagree actually, because like it's not a worst case. Like the case I was just talking about, that girl, Cersei isn't as bad. I keep saying Cersei.
She'll always be Cersei.
She is Cersei, queen.
No,
I loved her.
She was like one of the main reasons I watched that show, like till the end.
Diabolical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she evil in this thing?
No. She does do what she needs to do for her family. Let me just say that.
Okay. What network is it on?
It's on Netflix, girl. Netflix.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I need to watch
and
this.
It's just, like 8 or so episodes, I think, or something like that. And we're only a couple in. But like I like a time period. I think in a past life I was born in that time period, I think. Because I'm very drawn to that. Are you?
I'm not. But you just... Yes. No, I mean, I am. I love watching that stuff.
Yeah.
But you just reminded me of the other major thing that happened this week.
Speaking of many years ago.
So Morgan gets a text message on Friday night.
Yeah.
And no.
Like 11:30 at night.
Yeah. And it says, Morgan, I don't want to freak you out. This is not meant to alarm anyone. Like, we're not meaning to scare you. Natasha Myers is a time traveler from the 1980s. She was born in 1960 or 1970. We're not really sure. We're trying to communicate with her and get her. We're trying to reach her.
Get her back or something.
Yeah, because the portal is about to close. And if she doesn't get on, she's going to be stuck forever. And they're like, please do not tell her about this because she will get scared and probably cut off all communication with you.
So what did I do? I told her immediately. I screenshotted that shit and she called my ass faster than anything. I was just like, what the actual fuck?
But it's like, I don't know. That's such a weird thing. And especially like late at night, like I'm half asleep, I'm eating my gummy bears.
Yes, I was literally rolled over to go to sleep. And
Yeah.
I was like, let me check that just in case. And
I know. And it makes me think, like, I know that I'm not a time traveler.
do you though?
But then it made me think, like, am I a time traveler? Like, have I just forgotten that part? And
You've climatized to this century.
yeah, I mean, because I've always thought I am a little bit weird. So maybe I am not made for 2025, but I don't know. Like it freaked me out so badly. It also freaked me out because like they know your phone number.
I know. And they said Morgan. Also, the number was a 352 number.
Which is an Ocala
Which is
number.
Ocala, where I was from.
Yeah. And then they said my full name. And which I know that it's not lost on us that like we're are very much
shit.
Yeah, we're talking about a lot of stuff. I have probably said my dad's age, but they also said like this all makes sense that she's a time traveler because her father is early 80s in age. Which I'm like, my dad would also be like he wouldn't be my dad if I was time traveling.
Right.
I would just be
older. A person traveling in time.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have any ties to anybody. Your dad would be from the 1940s and 50s. Wait, when was your dad born?
He was born in 42.
Oh, see, we're just giving up the information.
I mean, who freaking cares?
I know.
You want to steal my identity?
I just want to know, like, so, and we spent not a lot of time, but like a decent amount of time wondering, like, why? Who is this? Mm-hmm. You know, what is the reason for somebody sending that? And like, I think we've boiled it down to like, it's somebody, like it's maybe a robot, but like, why? What is the point of sending somebody a text like that? Like, why? So I didn't respond because like my ass was like, well, I'm not going to respond if it's like a hacker and it's like someone trying to like log into my phone somehow if I respond. I don't know. Nowadays, like shit is so like complex with how they like steal your shit, which I ain't got much shit to steal. So if you find something, you can have it. You know what I mean?
You obviously need it more than I do.
So
there's not much to steal.
It was so crazy.
I never liked prank calling either. And this, honestly, the thing that triggered me the most.
I used to prank call all the time.
See, yeah, there's two different people in the world. And I, like, even when I watch those TikTok prank call videos, like, it gives me anxiety. Like, I feel so bad for the person on the other. Yeah, but
back in the day, you had E-Bombs World. Do you remember E-Bombs World?
This name sounds so familiar.
Girl, it was a website you can go to and like find all of these different audio clips. It was basically like TikTok before like we had TikTok, I think, where you get the original audio. Okay. Mm-hmm. I would prank call people and I would always pick like the things from Rush Hour. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Like, and I would just, I know you're questioning your friendship with me right now. You're like, ooh, wow, that's where I draw the line. Yeah, I would literally call people like that. I mean, we also talked about how I had Austin Powers AIM names. So your choice in being my friend is remarkable. Did you ever ding dong ditch?
No, I hate pranks. I don't like pranks. Like, my pranks are very mild. But, like, April Fool today even, like, gives me a lot of anxiety.
The only time I ever had a good April Fool's Day is when I told Stephen that I was pregnant in 2015. And I actually was pregnant with Nora. And
wait, did you know you were? Or did you
No.
Oh, my God.
I did not. And I found out, like, maybe 3 weeks later. No, like, a week later, maybe.
When you told him and then you were like, just kidding, was he like, oh, thank God?
Actually, I don't really remember. But, you know, too bad. Too bad, motherfucker, because we got 3, okay? Yeah, no. Okay, what else?
But, yeah, so
the time traveling. Are you over it? Do you feel okay? Do you feel safe?
Yeah, I actually woke up the next day not caring about it. And now it's just like a story. But like at the moment, like I even like crawled into bed and I was like, I'm scared.
You're like looking out the blinds like.
Yeah, I'm like, someone's watching me. Someone knows my name. And then I woke up the next day and I was like, who cares?
Who cares? That's a motto in our house, literally. Who cares?
Yeah. I don't care. I mean, people have always, I don't know. I think someone has it out for me because like,
why do you think it's you though?
I don't know, but I had that. And then a few years ago, someone actually like brought it to my attention again and found it. But somebody made a fake Instagram with like my swimsuit pictures selling like dildos and stuff. Yeah.
What?
And it's my same screen
How
name.
long ago?
I feel like this was like 4 years ago, maybe. And they took my pictures, and it's Traveling Natasha with 2 A's at the end, so it's very similar to mine.
Girl.
And they had like a link and everything to purchase like these toys and stuff.
Were you making a commission?
I didn't even know about it. I'm actually blocked from it. Like, I had to find out because all of my like acquaintances were like, "Hey,
Reminder
this
to
is not
check
you."
Natasha's doppelganger.
So I feel like someone is, which is so flattering because it's
no,
like,
that's creepy, girl. Because that someone took the time to screenshot all of your pictures.
Yeah.
Create a profile and upload it under your fucking name.
But I'm like so vain that I'm just like, this is
Thank you.
so...
You're like, oh my gosh, thank you.
Yeah. I'm like, wow, you think, because the only people I know that have been hacked for stuff like this are really hot. So I'm like, oh my God, someone thinks I'm really pretty.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Yeah. So like, I wanted to send them like a thank you message, but I can't. I'm blocked.
I will extend your gratitude.
Please do.
I will. That makes me really nervous because if people, I mean, there might be some pictures out there from a long time ago, honey.
Like,
oh my God, can we talk about that for a second? So I don't have anything on the scroll because like, I don't know, it happens every week. I'm like, I'll be laughing at like so many things and then I never save it. Okay. But I did see one thing where it was like, man, millennials literally have it so fucking good because honestly, we grew up in a time when like I would call Lois and I would be like, Lois, I'm staying at Olivia's. Okay, love you. Bye-bye. Click. No calls back to see if I was at Olivia's. We were across the town
in a field
doing
probably.
A B&E at a pool with 12-foot bubbles in the jacuzzi and people calling the cops. Okay? These kids now, we've got Life 360.
Oh, yeah.
You've got your phone. I mean, literally, that's on your phone. Like, nothing can get by us, like me as a parent. Like, I'm going to be, right? I'm going to be fully prepared.
Right.
Also, I would, like, sneak out my window. And we had a mother-in-law suite with my grandma's door, like, probably 6 feet. Okay, so my grandma could come in and go. I had like a leg out the window one time and I just see my grandma go like this to the blinds.
Wait, you had a leg out the window?
Oh yeah, girl. The screen was gone. The screen had not been in my window for a year probably because I would just go in and out of my window, in and out, honey. Okay. So I'm like this. And like, there was my grandma and I just was like, it just kept going out the window. Out the window, girl.
Did she say anything to you? Did you guys ever talk about it?
Not really. No. There was a point where like there wasn't anything you kind of could say to me. I would just be like, so long. I gotta head out. You know, some guy named Ian with a backwards hat was waiting outside in a two-door Jetta. Jetty. I was thinking Yeti. There's a weird stuffed animal at my work and it's a Yeti and there's like 10 around the store and I don't.
Isn't that a Labubu?
No.
Aren't Labubus Yetis?
Are they?
I mean, I don't know.
No, this is like, it looks like a big dog toy. It looks like it's been used and put away and it's all over the store. And I'm like, are we going to talk about the Yetis? Anyways, one other thing I wanted to share on the scroll was Paul Rudd. Do you think he's funny?
I don't know if I think he's funny.
Oh my God, I don't know if I can be your friend.
What is he in that's like actually like so funny?
Yes Man, Ant-Man.
I hated
anything
Ant-Man.
that he's in.
I saw him in Only Murders in the Building. He was good.
That would probably be the only one that he's not very funny in, actually.
What else have I seen him in?
Of course, I can't think of them now, but like the movie with
like, I think he's great, and I think that he looks great for his age. Like,
he actually really does.
Yeah.
He really does.
He just doesn't age.
No,
It's
he doesn't.
So crazy.
He's actually embalmed, and nobody really knows that.
I would
think.
believe it.
Yeah,
I would believe it.
Yeah. Also, speaking of, well, let me finish this. So, Paul Rudd and Amy Poehler are in a reel, and she has a podcast. She's hysterical. I think she's hysterical.
Amy Poehler's the one from Parks and Rec, right?
Yes, the blonde.
Okay. Yeah.
So there's like a scene from her podcast where like Paul Rudd is like, look at me. Look at me. And she's like, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. He's like, no, you're not. You're looking at the table. Look at me. And she's like, I'm looking at you. And the quote was like, when my husband wants to have the financial talk during the Christmas.
Dude, how do you do that with your eyes, though?
I can make one go straight and one go sideways.
Yeah, that's literally what's happening.
I'm looking at you.
Oh my God.
It's because there's something wrong with me. No, but I just thought that was so funny because like Steven will be like, all right, now it's 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
I am just having a sip of my coffee.
That's when it
okay?
comes, though, right? That's when they always want to talk about the finances.
But also, to his defense, when he tries to talk about it at 8:00 at night when the kids are finally in bed, like, I don't want to hear it then either. Like, leave me alone, my guy.
I never want to hear it.
Mm-mm.
Like, listen, we know you're right,
I'm never gonna stop. It's been 10 years.
I had to put Toddy in charge of the finances.
Better you do it now, because Steven, he is taking more in charge of them now, but it's still not full. Mm-hmm. What are you going to do? You know? But so I just don't make eye contact.
It is so embarrassing.
I'm just like, mm-hmm. And then I just go on with my merry way.
I know. I try, but like, I just, like, when you know that they're right, you know that you're spending money on like really dumb things.
But doesn't it feel so good?
I feel like a better person when I can spend money.
I do.
I feel like when I can just buy myself a little something from Amazon, or I can just
and you wait for it to come, you're just like, yes.
I get like a high from it. Like I have a purchasing addiction.
That's how I feel with Shein right now. You can get so much for your money. Mm-hmm. So you just do like a quick little like hundo here. Mm-hmm. You know?
No, I know. And from Shein, it goes such a long way. Such a long way. And then like we're trying to like save as much money as possible.
When I do save, I feel good.
I do, but like a part of me feels like I feel like I'm missing out on something. Like if I don't have like a new winter fit, I feel like I can't be the best version of myself.
What's your favorite fashion season?
I think, I mean, it just depends. Okay. Because I do now, I love like a summer, like a sheer dress.
You're so into it. You're like
a coconut bikini. Like I love that vibe. I love that vibe. But I also love scarves and
tights and boots.
Oh my God.
And maybe a nice houndstooth vest.
What?
You know? Houndstooth?
What is that?
Oh my God. The pattern that like it's like this. Like.
Oh my gosh. I have so many houndstooth things. And I had no idea.
Houndstooth.
That's insane.
I love when I teach you something.
I love it too.
It's great.
Yeah. I mean, like winter is great, but like at the same time, overall, I feel really ugly right now because like I'm pale.
I know, I'm the palest I've ever been.
And I'm too lazy to like apply self tanner.
Get our asses to the fucking gym.
I know.
And use the free tanning bed.
I know, and I'm so conflicted on that too because like I want to do it. I want to do it, But also,
I want to do it.
I feel like everybody's going to be like, don't use the tanning beds. You're going to get skin cancer. And I know.
The thing is,
The thing about
us is you only live once.
Yeah, so I want to be like, of course, I put lots of skincare and moisturizer on my face so my face won't look old. But the rest of my body can still be tan. I don't see how the two have to be mutually exclusive.
Mm-hmm. I agree. My father-in-law, we call this the SJK, where you're not sure if it's a yes, you're not sure if it's a no, but you're just here for it. You're here for it.
You actually do it a lot. And I really
I know.
like it.
I'm doing the SJK.
Yeah.
Yeah. He also does the heel tap, but that's for Steven to tell. That's funny.
I had a scroll, but I'm going to include it in my talking points because I doubled up. It was really something I wanted to talk about.
Also, you guys look. Right?
Yeah.
Right? There's pages for days.
For those that are just listening, it is our Almost Experts notebook.
100%. Okay.
This is not what I was going to double. This is not what I was double or nothing in, but I want to
double or nothing in.
Yeah, I do want to talk about this. Okay. Do you ever use a different accent depending on like, and I'm not talking about like I'm not talking about our British accent, but I want to talk about how
just a different dialogue period.
Yeah. And like when I'm trying to present myself as being like so nice, or I'm meeting like an elderly couple for the first time and I'm showing them homes, or even when I used to be a waitress, I don't know what it is. I'm not doing it on purpose, but I start talking. Yeah, my representative.
We have a couple.
And she's like, hey, oh my gosh, it is so nice to see y'all. How are y'all doing? Can I get y'all anything to drink?
You go country.
I go so like country southern. I don't know who she is.
I do say y'all when I'm in my other representative voice.
Yeah. And it's always when I'm
y'all
talking.
Take care.
Yeah. When I'm trying to like present myself as being like overly nice.
Okay.
Overly accommodating. Like you can trust me. I'm southern. Who is she? Like, I don't understand why I do that.
I think a lot of people do that. Like, people do that when they call somebody on the phone, if they're calling like a doctor's office, or like I had somebody call the other day and I spoke to them. Hi. Like, you go like several octaves.
Yeah.
My mom. Hi, yes. My name is Lois. Why?
And why do we get this from our moms? Because when my mom was calling like the doctor or anyone, it wasn't just like hello. It was
hey, yeah.
No, it was hello. There was like always like a or like yes, hello.
Yes, hi. Mm-hmm.
What is that?
I don't know, but I do it too. And I also change. And again, I don't think I'm doing it like, oh, let me flip to the other record in my head and put that in. Like,
exactly.
I don't know. I think maybe it's a little chameleon. Like, yeah, you can adapt to different like environments and like people.
Right.
Because like I'll be like super silly and like ridiculous with certain people.
Right.
Whereas with other people, I'm a more professional, reserved. Like, yeah, somebody told me the other day that like when they first met me, they thought I was like Martha Stewart, but now I'm like Snoop Dogg. And
you are so much more like Snoop Dogg though. There's so many ways.
Drop it like it's hot.
She's a very good rapper, as we know. That's not the only way.
That's not the only way. Hey. No, and I was talking to another friend the other day too, and I was like, oh my God, does she think I'm like crazy? That like, you know, because we were just like vibing. Yeah. So like I was kind of like just shooting the shit with her. But like, you know, it's interesting how different versions of ourselves. I do think that they are a little bit of like a representative, like maybe like a shell, like the version that we want them to see a little bit.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people can say that. If you don't, you're a sociopath. I mean,
No, I agree.
unless we're the sociopaths.
I don't think so. I mean, and it's not like we're being so.
No,
that's
I'm
the
not
thing.
being
I'm not
fake.
being fake, but I do equate I do equate a country accent to politeness
And hospitality.
and hospitality.
Hospitality.
Yeah, and
So good to see y'all. Well, I mean, I say y'all no matter what.
yeah, but it's just like it's a higher pitch because like
It
let's
hits.
be so for real. I have a very deep voice, and
You do. So do I, as women just normally talking.
yeah, we don't
Right?
have that. Yeah, but when I'm like talking to an older person or I'm trying, it just goes a little bit higher and, a little bit softer. So
That's so funny.
I know, but notice it's never a northern accent. Like no one ever turns on the, hey, yo, how's it going? Like nobody ever thinks that that's polite.
Fun story real quick. So my in-laws are Italian.
Yeah.
And they are northern.
Yeah.
Okay. They're from Long Island. Hi, Ash. Hi, Em. And anybody else from New York. So I was meeting Steven's Aunt Sue for the very first time. Okay. Nora was like probably 2 months old. We had just flown up there. And Aunt Sue, she's also been known as Aunt Cuervo. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. She is a good time. She can drink anybody under the table. Okay. Just a great time. Okay. So she comes through the door and she goes to hug me. And like, I love her. She is a hoot. She comes up to hug me and goes, "Sup, man? Sup, man? Bring it." And I just was like, okay, like I'm from Ocala, Florida. Okay. I've never met anybody who's introduced themselves to me as, but I was so here for it. But like, of course we like debriefed. We debriefed it like a little bit and it's just like, and like to hear like my sister-in-laws are so thick, girl. They are Morgan, like that's my mother-in-law. Morgan.
Oh, I love it.
I love it. You've got to meet them because like there is no turning it on. It's just on. And like Emmy, she's like she'll kind of squint as much. She has Botox too. So like as much as she can. What do you mean? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, dude, I'm obsessed with like New Yorkers, especially like
God.
Italian New Yorkers.
Oh
Like
my
I'm
God.
obsessed with them.
The traditions they have, the food, like the way they take food so seriously and the way that we don't. Like there's a difference.
Yeah. And also, I don't know why I always feel like every time I'm in New York or I like am around someone that's from up there or even like Boston, I feel like they're putting on. Like when no one's, it's like, if a tree falls in the woods, does anyone really hear it? Like if no one's around, do they really talk like that?
No, I think they really do.
No, I think they do too, but
also they like a lot of people would think that like Southern people, we were just talking about
Right.
representatives, like
Yeah.
that we would put it on like this, honey, and just be so not for real.
yeah, because I'm putting it on sometimes.
They can also.
Okay.
They might even be more than us.
Okay.
And it's just the fact, like, they have so many more, not rules. How do I say rules? But, like, they just follow so many, they have courtesy. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know how to explain it. They anticipate other people's needs. Like, they're so good at hosting people and,
Right.
like, entertaining and just, I mean, they think of everything. Meanwhile, I'm using paper plates and plastic silverware.
Right.
But they have a different set and you keep your shoes on. You keep your shoes on the whole night.
Yeah.
You're fully dressed, face beat, shoes, clothes, till 1 a.m.
Okay, speaking of keeping your shoes on. Okay, I am somewhat like we are so opposite when it comes to this, but if you ask me to take your shoes off entering your house, like I might gag. I
would never ask you to do that.
I don't
even
want,
with newborns.
But like other people do. And it's like a courtesy. I understand that. And I understand that like wearing shoes inside a house like can be seen as gross. But also like I'm not wearing it in the bedrooms.
You
but
don't
like,
know what is inside people's shoes.
No, I don't.
You don't know what sock. You don't know if they have matching socks. You don't know if there's a hole.
And if it's like barefoot, that's even worse. Like I don't want my barefoot touching another person's barefoot. I don't even want to see. I mean, your feet are fine. But like I typically don't want to see another person's barefoot.
Do you really not? I mean, don't look at my feet right now. They need a pedicure. They're ashy, girl.
It's fine. But like I hate whenever people ask to.
You don't like feet?
I don't like feet, but I don't want to walk around someone's house with like, because then
it's
like,
also their germs too.
And I just think it's so gross because, and I did this, I went over to someone's house the other day and they, I did
like,
have
sorry, we're a no shoes house.
Well, they let me keep mine on. I didn't ask because it was so gross, but they're out in the yard and they're like walking around and they're in the street, and then them and their kids are running into the house with their bare feet. And I'm just like, okay, so we're all talking about this for the sake of germs and how gross it is to wear your shoes in the house. But no one's talking about like how your feet are touching the same thing. Like my shoe touched the same, like cross contamination. Yeah. Like
I can see that.
So
I'm a barefoot girly.
Yeah. I mean,
I would
some people are. Some
Put
people
shoes
are.
on. You're going to get ringworm. And I'd be like, no, I'm not. Never wore shoes. Never got ringworm.
You know what? And I always wear shoes and I'm like such a germaphobe, and I have gotten ringworm.
Really?
Yeah, I got it at the YMCA in Oklahoma City.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, it was I was like using the yoga mats. And my mother, who was like for some reason so against gyms. I don't
because of the germs, or
no, just in general. Like she didn't think, she just thought like women should.
My mom and dad never went to the gym.
Yeah, like she didn't understand why I wanted to go to the gym. And so when I came home and like then I had to go to the doctor because I had like this rash, and they were like, it's ringworm. I was probably like 13, and she was like, see, this is why you don't go to the gym. Yep. Yeah, could not wait.
Girl, I played in piles of dirt.
Yeah.
And I did not get ringworm.
Yeah, whatever.
Straight up barefoot. Hot ass summer asphalt. Nothing.
I think it's good to like, I think I'm going to kill it as a parent though, because I feel like I have so many opinions on how people should parent. And I love hearing kids like going outside and playing in the dirt. I think that is.
It's amazing.
Yeah. It absolutely is.
I never did it with my first or my second until I had my third, if that makes any sense. I was just like, well, like literally Crew went into the pond in our backyard yesterday. Him and Harvey, his best friend, they're 4 years old. There's a pond behind our house, which, if I'm being honest, I had gone swimming in a retention pond when I was younger in my neighborhood. Because what the fuck else are you going to do? You can only ride your bikes so long, you know? But no, this little guy and his little bestie walked into the pond and literally, like, girl, it could have ended badly.
Oh,
do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't know how to swim.
There's that. They don't know how to swim.
There's
gators. Yeah.
There's no gator in that pond. There's otters and there's turtles and a lot of fish.
Do you know how to tell if there's an alligator in a body of water in Florida?
I mean,
I'll tell you.
The ponds I see, you can see them though, right on the
No,
corner.
this is how you can tell. You put your finger in it and pull it out. And if it's wet, there is an alligator in that pond.
If the bear shits in the woods, there's a gator in there. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Crew's response was, I plugged my nose.
Oh.
So I was at work, if anyone's wondering what the fuck I was doing. I was not there. My Steven, my husband was.
My Steven was there.
So Mrs. Stevens was very concerned. Anyways, how did we get to this?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, we were talking about no shoes.
Oh, I started it by talking about different accents for different people.
Oh, but yes, I do that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You got to acclimate.
What's on yours?
I watched the CMAs, and
yeah.
Wow, we're doing good. Elizabeth Hurley, speaking of embalmed, she is literally embalmed. She died probably 20 years ago and nobody knew, and she is just a beautiful corpse because she has not aged a bit. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, of course.
She came out to present an award, and I just was like, you have to look her up after this. She looks the same age as she did when she was in Austin Powers. Literally, I'm not exaggerating.
Why do we talk about Austin Powers?
I'm just saying, never in my life has come up right now. I know, but like it was fitting, so you know. Also, I feel so bad saying this, but like, Megan Maroney performed, among others.
Yeah,
she kind of like I was very unimpressed. I could barely hear her. And I am not a singer. I am not a singer. Okay? I'm not. And I realize that. But I couldn't hear her. And when I did, it sounded like she was extremely out of breath.
Now, was that the sound man's fault, or was she just singing so quietly?
And she was very low to start, singing 6 months later. She was out of breath from the get-go. I'm not exaggerating.
You need to
rewatch that.
And by I haven't watched it yet. I need to watch it.
Rewatch just that one. And
okay.
I love her.
Yeah, I like her too.
I was just kind of like, okay, maybe it's the CMAs. Maybe she was nervous. Mm-hmm. Could that be?
Yeah, but she performs so much. Like she's on tour. So.
I know. I don't know. I just was kind of like, huh. And then there was a little part where like Ella Wong she won a couple awards, and like of course they panned to her face, which that's not true. Her and Riley, right?
Dude, I think it's true.
You do?
Yeah, I believe that there's like a love triangle happening there.
She did not look happy when Ella was up there. She was just kind of like, I'm sorry, I'm Southern. I will plaster a smile on even when I don't want to plaster a smile on. I'm just keeping it for real.
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
I will save my disdain for behind closed doors.
Are you team Ella or are you team Megan?
That's really tough for me to answer because they're so different and I like them equal.
So this reminds me of something that I actually have written on here that I wanted to touch on. And I know that this is like going to be hard for you because of your sister.
Oh, girl. What?
I want to talk about girls named Megan. And you know what I mean when I say this. And it's not just Megan, but also girls named
Morgan.
No, girls named Sarah. Like, now I have to put a caveat on this. Like, I have had friends named Megan, and I have had maybe one or two friends named Sarah.
I've not had either.
But my overall experience with girls with the names Megan and Sarah has always been unpleasant.
So are you saying you're not a Megan Maroney fan?
I want to be.
Okay.
Because she reminds me in a way of like a country Sabrina Carpenter. And you guys know I love Sabrina Carpenter.
Right.
But the more I watch Megan Maroney, I'm just like, I'm not feeling it.
I would say if I like, and Megan is a lower voice.
Mm-hmm.
So is Ella.
Mm-hmm.
But Ella seems deeper. And I I think I would pick Ella's songs more than Megan's at this point in my life.
Yeah.
I love Ella Langley.
Yeah.
She can do no wrong in my eyes. Megan can't either. But like, I'm just impartial. Like I just don't care.
I feel like I have to have an opinion on everything. And so I'm going to say Team Ella Langley.
Okay.
But also still, if your name is Sarah or Megan, what is wrong with you? Like, why are you mean?
Meanwhile, my sister was bullied hardcore.
No, your sister, and that's why I put the caveat on there. Like, she's sweet as pie.
She also was going to be like many other names other than Megan. So like, whose guess, really?
Yeah, like she's
I'm
not
a
true
Morgan.
she's not a true Megan.
Right. Also, my mom named her to call her Meg.
Okay, I can get down with a Meg.
She loved Meg Ryan.
I can get down with a Meg.
She's Meg.
But
I call her Meg.
But girls are like, hi, I'm Megan.
Megan. Also, it's not Megan.
I know it's Megan.
Right. But a lot of them say Megan.
But I know another girl who spells it Maegan. Wouldn't you say that's Megan?
That's Megan.
Yeah. Yeah. And just as rude.
Wow, Megan. Come on, man.
But I mean, like, it's like everyone knows when I say that. Like,
so I haven't met a mean Sarah. I haven't met a mean. Have I?
No, I don't. I'm just shocked.
Haven't met a mean Sarah. I've met a mean Mandy.
Okay, Mandy is also like one of those.
Two, actually.
Okay.
And then Emily. Sorry, Emily.
But my one of my bosses is Emily, and she's also sweet as pie.
I know a bunch of sweet as pie Emilys, but I know one.
I know one really mean Emily too.
I hope for their sake they're not anymore.
What about Jessica?
Jessica. Don't know a Jessica. I kind of wish I did, because I would just be like, Jessica.
I know a lot of mean Jessicas. I feel like the names Megan, Sarah, and Jessica, just like those.
They're the 90s bitches that just can't get over themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think too.
That's what it is.
I just can't. I can't get over it.
Can't get on board. Can't get on board.
I can't.
Okay. One other really funny story. So Steven started, love that man. Oh, I love him so much. But he was so excited that he got a new morning routine. He started shaving his beard before he works out. That man gets up at 4:30.
And he probably has like an electric, right? Yeah.
So he goes in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I thought he was shaving like an elephant, okay? Because he made every noise that somebody could make in the bathroom and then also shaved his face. This is at 4:45 in the morning. Okay?
Oh my God, that's why you're up so early.
Well,
I feel like no matter what time of day I text you, you're awake.
I mean, I like to get up at like 5:30 or 6, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I usually get up at like 6:30 if I'm like a little sleepy, because I want the time before my kids get up to enjoy my coffee and like being alone, you know? But this guy he's got to shave in the other bathroom.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
That's what has to happen. And then one last story. So this is life with children, okay? They cannot help themselves. So Crew got really hurt the other night, and Steven was hugging him and like loving on him, and he happened to be standing in front of the TV. And Taryn goes, "Mommy, I can't see." Like, no, like, Crew, are you okay? Like, clearly she sees Steven holding Crew, consoling him. And Taryn can only be bothered with the fact that he is blocking her line of sight to the television.
And she couldn't be bothered to be like, "Daddy, can you scoot over? I can't see.
Can you please
She
move?
goes for
Crew,
Mommy.
Are you okay? Oh, can you move? Like, Mommy, I can't see. And I'm just like, wow. the selfishness runs very deep in children. It's not very funny, but it's eye-opening. It's real. It's real. I'm just like, wow.
Do you think that we're all like just innately selfish?
Yes.
Ooh, that's interesting.
I think a lot of the times it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think as you grow older, you need to be a little bit more selfish with your time, your life. I mean,
for sure.
We can't be doing everything.
I know.
You know?
I know.
So, what about anything else?
I mean, I feel like I could go on and on and on. The last one that I'm going to say,
on and on and
I'm going to have to save some of these for
on.
next week, but the Diddy documentary.
Girl, did you watch it?
No, I started it.
I haven't done anything about it.
But I just think it's so insane that 50 Cent 10 years ago, it's 50 Cent's documentary. He hated Diddy so much that he devoted like 10 years to collecting all the information that he could to create.
He was waiting for the right time.
No,
I think he had it for a while.
Yeah,
Might have just been waiting for the right time.
Yeah, and so I guess every episode he like begins or ends with like what Diddy was like sentenced for and like them sentencing him like in the trial. So I guess some of the trial is like in the documentary, and then the episode then shows you like what really happened. And I mean, just some of the insane things that I'm seeing like on TikTok and everything about how like allegedly Pity
Pitty D, what's up?
Pitty D, Puff Daddy. Puff Daddy killed Biggie.
Also,
killed Tupac.
Way to go to have like a million names though. Like Puff, Diddy,
P. Diddy, Puff Daddy.
That's it. Right?
Then he changed his name to like Love. Oh, Sean Puffy Combs. Yeah.
Wow.
No, he's
I want to
just
rebrand
insane.
myself like that. Maybe not like that,
bro. Like
because he did what he's accused of, right?
Absolutely.
Woo!
And he only got 50 months, so he's gonna be out soon. And so like I think that's
imagine his first record when he's out.
Dude, nobody's buying it. And if you do, actually, there are some idiots that are going to. There are going to be idiots that are going to buy it. Because I'm pretty sure that he will always have fans, but I'm not one of them.
No, I've never been a fan of him.
Dude, he's so talentless. He has nothing that he's good at, and he has just rode the coattails of everyone else, and he doesn't have any original thoughts. Did you even know that song, Every Step I Take? Okay, so that was obviously like a Sting song, and or the Police. Maybe it's the Police, but same thing. But he forgot, or he didn't forget, or he just didn't get permission or like the rights to it. So now people are like, I still listen to the song by Diddy because he's so stupid. He didn't get the rights from Sting, and so Sting makes money every time P. Diddy's version of that plays. And so it's kind of like a,
damn.
It's okay because it's like a slap in the face to him.
What in the world?
Yeah.
Should I waste my time watching it?
I'm going to waste my time watching it tonight. Like as soon as we leave here,
for sure.
That's another thing. Like, I don't know what to start first.
Girl, fuck P. Diddy.
I know, but I want to know, like, I have to know, like, all the lore. Like I told you the other day, like.
What is the need? I'm just curious.
There's no need. There is no need.
I will never forget when I asked you. You were like,
I'm people.
And what do you get out of that? And you're like, nothing.
Yeah. Nothing. I don't need to. I just like to know stuff.
You just like to know. I mean, that's fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
I like to not know, actually. If I can be not knowing, I would rather, the less I know, the better.
Ignorance is bliss.
100%. I don't want to know everything anymore.
I just do. Like, I'm so nosy.
But you fill me in.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be able to do this if I didn't spend in
countless hours.
Like countless hours watching pointless things that don't matter. And I love it, and it makes me happier.
Yes, girl, if you're happy, that's all that matters.
Right.
There's no shame. This is a safe space. I just was curious.
No, it's good.
I like to get inside and just like figure out why. Maybe that's why I like to know about murderers, because I just want to know, like,
oh, I know. And that's why I like message them.
Why? Do you have a headache?
No. Do you?
A little bit from the Botox.
Oh, no.
It's okay. No,
Am I any more frozen?
No.
It's not.
Well, you guys, what an app. What an app. Thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to enter the contest. You still have time.
Yes, you guys, you don't want to miss out on this box. Like, I mean, at this rate, we'll just keep it. I mean, you know what I mean? There's some fun stuff in this box.
My gosh,
the giveaway is still going on. This is one of our very cute cups. And of course, you don't only get merch from our stupid podcast. You get gift cards. You get beauty supplies. You get
dry shampoo.
Cool dry shampoo. You get really cool home essentials that are aesthetic and you didn't know you needed. So, among a few other things, okay? So make sure you are liking, subscribing, just being a fellow friend to the pod. You know, we love you guys. So
we do. And so thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
Once again, this is our favorite hour of the week.
Favorite hour.
It's unhinged. It doesn't make any sense, but we love it anyway.
I look forward to it.
I do too. I could not wait to talk to you about these things.
Yes.
And honestly, we didn't even get to some of my favorite things.
We still have time.
No, we don't.
We don't.
But we're gonna wait till next week.
Okay, we'll wait. Okay. Stay tuned. We have more next week. Okay? And remember, if you need to figure out if there are gators in the lake, just stick your finger into the water, and if it's wet, you're listening to a podcast. So
no truer words. Thank you guys.
Bye guys.